I'm going to be opening up another one of these 97 plus hidden gems packs. This is a guaranteed Galaxy Opal, and that means it guarantees us one of these hidden gems Galaxy Opals, and some of these cards are absolutely crazy. Because obviously, the one that we want the most is this LeBron James. Probably the one I want the second most is actually this Kevin Durant, but even then when you go through them, there's then other players that are still so good that aren't just the biggest names. Like, I'd actually be so happy with this Bob Pettit, even this Penny Hardaway, and obviously this Giannis Antetokounmpo. So you may be wondering how we are able to get this pack. Well, you can see right here, we're going to lock in the greatest era 80s edition collection. This is the collection with Galaxy Opal Sidney Moncrief, and then all it is just Pink Diamond Adrian Dantley, Pink Diamond Kevin McHale, Diamond Jack Sigma, Diamond Norm Nixon, and Diamond Michael Cooper. So the reason I was thinking to lock in this set is because this Sidney Moncrief is a beast. Literally a 92 driving layup is super nice. Also what, a 76.3 isn't the highest, but he's got a really nice release, 85 driving dunk, but the thing is that this card is the best defender in the game. 98 steal, 98 perimeter defense, like he just is a lock. And then I also got mine with a couple more Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame Limitless and a lot more. So he's got 22 Hall of Fames. And are you guys ready to see how much I got him for? Literally only 691,000 MT. That is an absolute steal, especially with the extra Hall of Fame badges. I've got no idea how I got him for that cheap. Then you can see here, I ended up buying all the rest of the players. This was a while ago, but I ended up getting Jack Sigma for 172k, which wasn't bad. Then Kevin McHale for only 133, and then Adrian Dantley for 152. So now if we do all the maths of all these prices, this pack is going to cost me about 1.2 million MT. But yet again, I'm able to keep this Sidney Moncrief. I was lucky enough to be able to pull this Michael Cooper, and now literally all we need to do is just buy this Norm Nixon, and he goes for absolutely nothing. Only what, 15k? Make that even 14,000 MT. He's like the cheapest diamond in the game. So we'll pick him up, and once this is done pending, we will now have every card that we need. And then yes, we'll be able to open up our guaranteed Galaxy Opal pack. I've now opened up 3 of these. Out of my first one, I got Manu Ginobili from King of the Court, which was okay. He's definitely not the best, but he's not the worst. Then I actually got this George Gervin, who I absolutely love. And then most recently, out of the Hall of Fame box, I was able to get Alonzo Mourning. And this card is so good as well. So can we go 4 of 4? Can we make our 4th one insane? And LeBron, I am eyeing you up. So anyway, now we just got to wait for this auction to confirm, and I'll see you guys when we're back. And yes, this auction is now redeemable. So now let's add Norm Nixon to my collection. And just like that, it brings up that we can lock in for the pack. That's right, another 97 plus. I'm actually so excited for this. This needs to be a banger. So now let's go into my collection. Let's go down to season 2 and come over to the 80s. And now, yes, we've got all 5 players needed to be able to lock in for the pack. And man, this is a lot of MT, like 1.2 million MT for this pack right here. But we do get to keep Sydney, and I think it's just time that we actually lock it in. Let's lock it in. There's no going back after this, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. Let's do it, and let's see the animation. Now we've got the pack. This needs to be good. It needs to be good. LeBron, I want you so badly. Imagine if we were actually able to see him. And yes, we now have it in our unopened packs. So before I open this, be sure to smash that like button, as your guys' likes always give me luck. And yeah, while we're waiting for you guys to like the video, it's time. It's time now to open this up. Obviously, we're going to see the Galaxy Opal animation, which I love to see, but I'm just hoping it's worth it. So 3, 2, 1, bam, just like that, we get our Galaxy Opal, and all we need is for this to be a good player. I also don't want it to be a duplicate, obviously. And what, 2 out of the 3 cards I've pulled from this pack have been a Spurs player, and now I don't want any more Spurs. I just want someone that's absolutely going to go into my team, and then I'm happy. That's all it needs to be. So you know what? It's time. It's time we actually flip this. It's time to see who it's going to be. Our 97 plus, bam. Let's flip it. Come on. I actually get so nervous opening these up because we don't do them too often. Don't be a point guard. Don't have a good stat here for like pass vision. Mid-range. Uh-oh, I'm a bit nervous here. It kind of looks like a Celtic. Is this Ray Allen? I think it's Ray Allen. I don't know. I think this is an L. You may think Ray Allen's going to be a beast. I just don't think his release is amazing. It's maybe not the worst. He's probably usable, but I just have so many shooting guards at the moment, and Ray Allen is an extra one. So there we go with Ray. I'll have to check out his stats and his release though. So what, I guess let's go to the back of the bench, take out Bronny, and let's put in Ray Allen. Now, yes, let's check out his stats. So he's a 99 on offense, 94 on defense. He's 6'5", and then what, 95 driving layup. That's good. Obviously a 99 3, 85 driving dunk. I thought that would be a little bit higher. 90 ball handle, 80 steal, 93 perimeter defense. I guess his perimeter defense is pretty good and he's pretty quick as well. The stats are actually pretty nice. He has to have like 12 Hall of Fame badges for him to be a win. 10 Hall of Fame badges, including posterizer, limitless range, obviously all the shooting ones you could ask for, and then a lot of gold badges as well. So just stat-wise, the card does actually look pretty good. It all comes down to the release though. Okay, he's got hot zones everywhere, which is super nice to see. Now, Ray, that's actually kind of a nice release. Yo, I'm kind of surprised. I thought his release wasn't going to be great, but that release right there is so easy to time and so easy to green. What about his fade? Okay, that's a little slower, but it's still fine. Yeah, using him just a little bit right now, I'm definitely not mad with this card. Like, he's actually pretty good. I'm not sure if he's going to make it to the team, but he does have such a nice release. Like, we're definitely going to have to try him out in a game to see how good this card actually is, to see whether or not I should be happy or not. Because when you look at my team, it is just so crazy. The fact that we've got Sydney, Julius Erving, LeBron, Alonzo Mourning, and D-Rob as our starters. And then look at the bench too. Like, this bench is just crazy. And then we've got these 3 Galaxy Opals at the end as well. So you know what? For this game, we're going to put Ray in the starters. I'm also actually going to move Wemby back into the starters as well. And now this is the team we're going to be rocking with. This quite literally could be the best team in my team, but now we just need this Ray Allen to be a beast for us. And it's now time to try him out. So this is only my second game of season 3. I'm hoping we're able to get a W. And without further ado, let's get into the game. We've found our opponent. His team isn't amazing, and I can guarantee you his jaw just dropped when he saw my team, because it is literally one of the best teams in the game. So Ray this time. Let's see if he can drive on what? De'Aaron Fox? I don't really know what we're doing here, but back out to Wemby, back down to okay, not what I wanted. A turnover straight away. We need Alonzo Mourning to get us a steal. De'Aaron Fox is super quick, but at least we have these 2 guards right here that are the players that we ended up locking in. So let's just play some good defense versus these other cards. So Harrison Barnes, you got nothing on my boy. Nothing on my boy Alonzo Mourning, which is one card I'm actually really happy we got. Ray, I see you. Ray Allen for... Bro. What is that? I think that's just my bad. Like, yeah, my biggest issue is if I got this card like day 1 on my team, I would be really happy, obviously. But right now, I don't know if it's really that good. There's Ray for his first 3. Oh, what a steal by LeBron. What a steal by LeBron. And you know what this is going to lead to? A Ray Allen free throw. I'm happy. He's probably got like the best free throw number in the game. So we're going to green pretty much both of these guaranteed. So the first one was green. The second one is green as well. The thing that I love about Sydney is his defense is just so good. We are leaving him quite wide open for 3s though, which is not what I like to see. So Alonzo Mourning this time. I'm looking at Ray again. Ray Allen, you're wide open. Ray Allen for the 3. I'm too quick on his tempo. Is that going to go in? What? Okay, Alonzo's a beast. And then Sydney gets us that steal. Let's go. Alonzo, I see you again. Back out to Ray. But, dude, I need to stop feeding him as much as I am. What about Ray Allen? With that steal, with that length, that's what we need. He might only be 6'5", but that's the exact type of steal we need him to get. So back out to Sydney this time, and now let's just call it pick and fade. Yeah, I feel like I'm just bad with his tempo, which is really interesting because usually with players, I'm pretty good with it. That one right there, again, I'm bad with it. I just have to get used to this car. Sydney is just so good. So good. He gets us that steal. Ray gets the dunk. And now I see him out here. It might not be the best of passes, but let's pass fake that one. Take it on this card here. Back out to LeBron. LeBron James for the 3, and I missed. Dude, this is my first game actually using LeBron, and I'm kind of struggling with his release because it's just so quick. He ends up going to the line there. All I got to say is 7 points in the first quarter. Definitely isn't the best game I've ever done, but we've had some good shots that I've just ended up missing. So hopefully we can make up for those and we can start making them. Ray, I'm not loving him. It would be better if I can get his tempo down. And the thing is, there is just a lot better cards than this one. Like, that's the thing I'm kind of looking at right now is, yeah, we're not making it super easy to score. But I mean, we did have to be in it to win it. If we wanted that Galaxy Opal LeBron, we needed to open up at least a couple packs to see if we can. That's a good shot and that's a good release. Obviously, I've used a lot of cards this year, but yeah, the one thing I am struggling with him is definitely that tempo release. But it's kind of fine because we are doing okay with it. And that right there is a bad pass, a bad pass. And just like that, he ends up getting the steal. We need to jump at this and get the block with Alonzo. Dude, Alonzo is an absolute monster. He's playing so well for us. And I want to see Ray this time on the backdoor cut for the dunk. The best part is we obviously have the best defensive point guard in the game, being our boy Sydney Moncrief. So he's super nice as he ends up getting a wide open 3 thanks to Ray's defense right there. So I don't know how I'm feeling about this card. I feel like I'm kind of just thinking that he's mid. That's my consensus. I just think this card is kind of mid given the Galaxy Opals we actually could have got. That's the issue is, yes, he is pretty good, but he's just not amazing. And once again, we're at the line for his 17th point. He's going to be our free throw shooter. Yeah, he's definitely nice. He's just not as good as I thought he would be. I can't be missing that. Like, now that I actually got his tempo down, it's just slightly fast. Like, I feel like that was slightly slow, if anything I meant, just because, yeah, it seems definitely slow to tempo shoot with him, but that's the way that we usually shoot, and that's the reason why I'm struggling right now with the card. Let's just play good defense this time. Get a stop. Alonzo, you almost did for us. Let's get across with Wemby. You can't tell me this isn't perfect defense. Trae Young, you ain't making that. Let's pull down this board, and now let's look at our boy once again. Ray Allen, I see you in transition. Let's pull it, and dude, slightly fast again. I am struggling. Like, this is the definition of struggle street right now with how we're playing with this card. We need him to make that, which he will. Here we go. Okay, we've got an opportunity here. We've got a big opportunity to get a big score, and he will. I definitely think if I was using any other of my shooting guards, we would be up by a lot more points right now. That's actually a great finish. Well, we've got 6 seconds left on the clock. The annoying thing is after these 6 seconds, if we get a score here, we will get takeover and a fading release. Let's see if we can hit that on the buzzer. That was so slow, but at least we made it. As yes, we now have our bench on, which means we have Galaxy Opal D-Rob on the floor, which is so nice. But the reason I'm kind of complaining about this card, I know that he's good. Like, let me just state that. I know he's a good card. The only reason I'm actually complaining about him is just because there's now so many good pink diamonds in the game and so many other good opals as well that I think are better than this card, which is the reason why it's a little bit disappointing compared to some of the other players we could have got from the pack. That's the only reason why I'm talking about him the way that I am. He's still nice, so let me just make sure I actually let you guys know that, because you can see here we're getting the slam. Because yeah, one thing I may have not told you, but you know how I have that Julius Erving as well off my bench. He's got every single Hall of Fame badge in the game, so he's an absolute monster. And then what, I just casually have like what's his face in my starters. I've got so many good guards. That's the only issue. We're certainly playing a lot better now though. Okay, can I go baseline here? No, he's kind of defending that, but at least we get a good screen by D-Rob, and that's a great pick and roll. Can I take another one of these fading threes? I don't know. What about a step back? That's actually not bad. It's green. There we go. That's perfect defense, and it was thanks to that defense by Ray Allen. Ray Allen, I see you in transition. Come on, let's make this one. Let's green it from 3. Okay, it's taken me almost the entire game, but in good news, we've got our rhythm shooting, I'm pretty sure, down pat, which is really good to see. So he's got takeover as well, which might be even better to see. And back-to-back threes, it's green. Could not tell you how much that's what I wanted by this card. Could not even tell you. Ray this time for the moving shot. Oh, it was fast. It was fast again. That's just annoying. So we got to realize that, and on those fading releases, trust me, it's actually quite slow. At least we play good defense once again. Pull down another rebound. Let's give it to KG. Then we might have our boy wide open. No, not just yet. What about the baseline drive? Ray, let's get the 2 like that. I wish we could just attempt this release just a little bit more, but man, it is nice to say the least. Yeah, I wish I'd take over the whole game. He's a beast when you get it. There's the free throw as well. Need good defense from you, Ray. That's perfect. You ain't making that shot. Let's pull down that board. Ray, I see you running it out. I need him to score in this possession. I want to spin lay. I want to spin finish. He's not going to get it. He's really not going to get it. That was an awful play, but it's because it was good defense by that card. At least we end up getting the steal straight after. And Ray, I see you. Let's give it to him against Bronny James. Back out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We might have a 3 here. We might have a 3. We might just have the step back, the nod shot, the pump fake, the drive, the finish. He's got 47 points. We've got 21 seconds left to get ourselves another 3, and it kind of looks like he's sagging off. Is he? I'm going to pull it. I'm sorry to my opponent, but there's the 50. And just like that, we pull down this board. We take our full court shot, which is very much missing, but we ended up winning this game in an absolute demolition, especially by that man right there. Actually, looking at the stats, he kind of killed it. In 16 minutes with 50 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover, and we actually shot pretty nice, being 20 of 32 and 6 of 13 from 3. Remembering too that I sucked at his release to start with, and now I'm certainly a lot better. So I think that's actually a really good game. Now we get to drop the ball. I want it in the pink. Let's do it. And we got it in the pink, but most importantly, we got our second win. So at the end of the day, what are my thoughts on this card? He is okay. There are definitely a lot better Galaxy Opal hidden gems that we could have got, but there's also a lot worse. I'm just glad we didn't get like this Bob Cousy, this John Stockton, or also this Tony Parker. If I was to rank these 4 Galaxy Opal hidden gems, I'd go Manu in last place, Ray Allen in 3rd, George Gervin Sullivan in second, and then Alonso Mourning in first. So at least he's not the worst card that we've got, but I mean, he's also not the best. So I think as for my team, this is the squad we're actually going to be rocking with yes, Sydney, Dr. J, LeBron, Alonso, Victor, and then this is my bench as well. But look at these final 3 players that we're not even using. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Speaking of crazy though, this video was pretty crazy, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.